My engagement celebration was meant to be the most joyful moment of my life. The venue glowed with gentle melodies, twinkling candlelight, and the fragrance of lilies and sparkling wine. Guests were laughing, enjoying drinks, and offering warm congratulations to me and Ethan, the man I'd spent 6 years creating a future with. Yet beneath the cheerful toasts and warm embraces, my family was orchestrating something unthinkable. It began 2 weeks earlier when my mother summoned me to the dining room with her overly soft tone, the one she used when she wanted something significant. "You know your brother's wedding is approaching," she said, fiddling with her bracelet as if gearing up for a battle. "And you haven't touched that $100,000 Grandpa left you for your wedding." I froze. "I'm saving it for my wedding." "Well, Liam's wedding comes first," she replied with a syrupy smile. "He set his heart on that resort in the Bahamas. It would mean so much if you'd let us borrow the money." I stared, incredulous. "You want me to hand over my wedding fund?" "Not hand over," my father interjected from the doorway. "Just lend it. You and Ethan can have a simple garden ceremony. You're not into extravagance anyway." I looked between them, stunned. "You're asking me to sacrifice my dreams for his lavish party?" Mother's expression soured. "It's not about you, Elise. Your brother's the only son and he's marrying into the Wilsons. They have powerful connections." "And what about Ethan? What about me?" I asked, reeling. "You'll get it when you're older," Dad said icily, then left as if the discussion was finished. But I held my ground. For 2 weeks, the atmosphere at home was stifling. They tried guilt trips, manipulation, even tears. Mother spread word to relatives that I was selfishly refusing to support my brother in his time of need. I brushed off the whispers and judgmental glances. Ethan kept reassuring me, "You don't owe them your future, Elise." And I trusted him. For once, I put myself first. But I never imagined they'd strike back so cruelly. The night of the engagement party, everything seemed perfect until my brother arrived late, visibly intoxicated, tossing his jacket onto a chair as if he owned the evening. My father gave him a subtle nod, then scanned the crowd for me. Spotting me by the dessert table, Ethan's arm around me, his face hardened. He approached deliberately, like a man suppressing fury. "We need to talk," he growled through clenched teeth. "Right now at my engagement?" I asked, shocked. "You're disgracing this family," he hissed, grabbing my arm. Ethan stepped in. "Sir, with respect, stay out of this," Dad snapped, pushing him back. The music stopped. Every guest turned as my father's voice grew louder. "You ungrateful child, you owe your brother everything, this party. You don't deserve it." I tried to pull free, but his grip tightened, his eyes blazing. "Give him the money or I swear." Then it happened. He struck me a sharp, open-handed slap in front of 50 guests. My necklace snapped off. My head spun from the force and the room seemed to freeze. Mother gasped, but it was more from embarrassment than shock. Liam chuckled awkwardly, sipping his drink. Ethan rushed to me, cradling my face, shaking with rage. "You just struck your daughter," he said, voice trembling, "at her engagement." "She brought it on herself," Dad barked. "She's ungrateful. We raised her and this is her repayment." I stood there, cheek stinging, staring at a man who just destroyed the last shred of my desire to belong to that family. I can't tell you the full story in this short video. If you want to see the full story, the link is given below. Click on it to watch the full story.